Are we up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I missed the cue. What is up, everybody? What?
Oh God.
You're doing the blue meanie.
Oh God. Yes.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged and Undocumented. I am your host, the big man Jimbo, with as always the twin magic Cody and Ray, finally back.
Heyo.
Wow. Hello. And as always, our undocumented himself, Mr. Cruz.
Welcome to part 1 of our blooper reel.
First of all, we'd like to say to everybody, we hope y'all had a very, very happy holidays and a Merry Christmas with your families. We hope Santa brought you all the goodies and whatnot. And if you were bad, well, you know, I hope you still got some goodies. Just saying. Anyway, welcome back. We got some stuff to talk about. We're going to get a little in-depth. We haven't exactly been on our A game as late, but let's get to it. Let's get straight to it, guys, all right? We have got some magic happening. Last week, Texas took on Clemson in the first round of the CFP playoff, and I will say that I was thoroughly impressed by how well we played against Clemson.
I agree.
I predicted that we were going to beat them, but man, we did so well.
We laughed at Cody when he picked them by 21, and we were up by 21 at one point, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I know. I was just like, "Well, okay then."
I was like, just nobody score anymore.
Yeah.
So rub this in everybody's face.
Yeah.
So last week, Texas defeated Clemson in the first round of CFP 38-24 in Austin at DKR, advancing us to the next round where we will take on a very tough Arizona State team who won the Big 12. And I think that's a little serendipitous that we won the Big 12 last year, and our last year in the Big 12, and now our first year in the SEC, we are taking on the Big 12 champ for the right to move forward in the CFP race. That's crazy,
ironic.
right?
Yeah.
I was talking to my brother-in-law, and he's so his top team is Ohio State. That's his favorite team. But his second favorite team that he'll go for Texas as long as they're not against Ohio State. So me and him have been talking shit back and forth. Like if both of our teams get to that next game, holy shit.
It's gonna be it's a tough road ahead. I mean, I'm not sleeping on Arizona State at all.
No, me either.
The Devils have won the Big 12 for a reason. It's gonna be a good game, but just to go over some of the highlights of last week or the last week's game and whatnot. So, honestly, I think what did it for us was the run game.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've talked about it all year.
Rushing.
Yeah, but between the two runners and whatnot, I've talked about it all year long. If Texas can get the run game going, they are deadly. And sure enough, I mean, even with Weisner going down, Alfred Blue really stepped up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I knew he was a good player, but Jesus, that man is that 77-yard scamper to the house. Oh my God, that was. And that touchdown couldn't come at a better time because Clemson was able to get back into the game all the way to being down by 7, and the momentum was starting to shift. And so that touchdown was huge.
Yep.
So just some of the stats. So Quinn Ewers threw for 17 for 24 for 202 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 pick. So with that being said, I know he only threw for 1 touchdown and whatnot, but again, the day was won by the running game.
Yep.
And Blue went off, had 14 carries for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
And that's just his stat line. And then, hang on, let me get to the team stats really quick. We're gonna go.
And I did want to mention on that play that you were talking about, that 70-yard touchdown run.
Yeah.
The reason that play happened was because of Kelvin Banks. Kelvin Banks is one of the best offensive linemen I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, he made all the difference. And it was really good to have him back, but unfortunately did suffer a minor blow when I think
Jake Majors.
One or two of our offense. Yeah, with Jake Majors going down, but the rotation that they have the linemen on, they were still able to hold up really well against what Clemson had coming against them and whatnot. So anyway, Jaden Blue had 14 carries for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns. Latravian Weisner had 15 carries for 110 yards for 2 touchdowns. Before he exited with I haven't heard a lot about it, but it would seem to be like a minor injury.
So it must not have been too bad because he was back in the game at the end.
Yeah, so it must not have been that bad. I'm holding out that it's not that bad, and then he'll be back. He'll be back for next week's game. Let's see. Jareek Gibson even got involved with 9 rushes for 35 yards. So Quinn Ewers spread the ball around really decent. Of course, his number 1 target, big tight end Gunnar Helm. Dude, I like Gunnar Helm. That name is just synonymous now.
It just sounds like a tight end. You know what I mean? Like
he just sounds like a tight end. Gunnar Helm
reminds me of like a Jason Witten type.
Oh yeah, no doubt. He's big. He's fast. He can make athletic catches. He had 6 receptions for 77 yards and the lone touchdown from Quinn. Matthew Golden, of course, Quinn's other favorite target, had 2 receptions for 49 yards. Ryan Wingo, 2 for 23. DeAndre Moore, 2 for 13. So again, the ball was spread around pretty well, but not too shabby. Again, like I said, what won the game for Texas was their ability to get the run game going.
Mm-hmm.
And like y'all said, that was in large part to Kelvin Banks being back.
Yeah,
and that 4th down stop at the goal line from the defense. Oh my God!
Remnants of the Texas A&M stop all over again. Like, I saw the lineup and I was like, oh my God, this is just like A&M. And then the stuff on 4th and goal, I was like, oh my God, this is just like Texas A&M all over again.
Dude, the Michael Taft story is just phenomenal.
Oh, the hit he laid on old boy at the end of the game.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, that dude is a fucking heat-seeking rocket.
Yeah, he is.
Cruz, I don't know if you saw that hit or not, but the game had pretty much been decided, but on 4th down, Clemson had to go for it just to try to keep their hopes alive. And Cade Klubnik, who's the quarterback for Clemson, went to a receiver over the middle. And Michael Taft just shot in like.
Oh, I did see that hit. Oh my God, that was so crazy.
Like a missile, and just leveled him and popped the ball straight out of him.
He's speared like Goldberg speared fucking Dolph Ziggler.
Oh my God,
they played together at Westlake.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Cade Klubnik and Michael Taft. They played on the same team together at Westlake, so these two know each other very well. They are friends, but and so for those of you who don't know, Cade Klubnik, the quarterback from Clemson, is from Austin. He played for Westlake. He won a state, I think 1 or 2 state titles with Westlake. So his dream school was Clemson. Had the opportunity to play for Clemson and Dabo Swinney. Another thing I want to point out, Dabo Swinney, class act.
Yeah,
I freaking love Dabo Swinney as a coach. I don't remember who the players were, but a Texas player went down. I think it might have been Jake Majors, and the whole time as Texas's staff was out there attending to him, Dabo Swinney was out there with them, by them the whole time, like head down there, talking to him and whatnot, like basically just checking in on him, making sure he was okay. That is a class act by Dabo Swinney. I've always liked Dabo. He's a great coach. He's a good person. So, it was unfortunate that one of these teams had to lose, but in the end, I'm glad it wasn't us.
Facts.
But guys, let's talk about our defense. I know we gave up that early touchdown, but after that, it was like all hands on deck.
Mm-hmm.
They were coming after Cade Klubnik.
Yep.
Our defense is so stout and built for this, and so
I'm pretty sure Jade Barron had another interception too.
I don't know if he did or not. Actually, let me see if he did.
I know he had a couple of key breakups for sure.
Yeah.
Jade Barron. He had let me see. He did have some pass breakups. Sacks, tackle for loss. I do not see if he had a pick or not. I know that LaFau had one, or no, that's a pass deflection. Okay, I'll have to look that up and whatnot. I'm not 100% totally sure, but I mean, they made Cade Klubnik's night hell. Oh, here we go. Texas interceptions. Okay, so there was only one pick on the night for Texas, and it was by Colin Simmons.
There you
go. It was when the pass was batted in the air and Colin Simmons came down with it.
I will say Colin Simmons, one of the best freshman defensive players I've seen in a long time as well.
Is that Colin Simmons or is that Anthony Hill Jr. you're thinking of?
No, Colin Simmons,
you're right.
11.
You're right. That is, yeah, you're right. That is Colin Simmons. Dude, Colin Simmons is a force to be reckoned with, and he's only a freshman.
And he won Freshman Player of the Year.
Yeah, he did. I saw that earlier today. So Texas finished the night against them, and they ended up stacking Cade Klubnik 3 times. Ethan Burke got one, Baron Starrell got one, and big old number 15, the savior of the Texas A&M game, Bill Norton. Dude, that name just sounds like Associated Big Country Boy.
Yeah.
Dude, his name is Bill Norton. So,
fighter.
Right? So, Bill Norton was able to get a sack as well, also contributing to the stop on the goal line down there as well. So, we gave up an early touchdown, but after that, everyone strapped in, and it was just all go from there. And Cody, Rafe, please feel free to jump in.
I mean, I was very impressed by the game. I wasn't necessarily worried towards the end of the game. Once Clemson started coming back, I was just like, oh man, they got to do something.
Yeah.
But at the end, they pulled it out. There was a little bit of, I would say, a tiny bit of it, adversity, but they overcame it. Defense really, really stepped up. Like I said, with that 4th down stop, I was so hyped. I mean, I believe the game was a really good game. Clemson came to play.
Yeah, they did.
I'm excited for this next game. I'm excited, but also a little nervous.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
So I just want to give you guys. Yeah.
The Clemson game was, I think it was what we all thought it was going to be. We thought it was going to be a little bit closer, probably throughout the whole game rather than just the end or the third quarter.
No doubt. Yeah, the third quarter.
But we all knew that Texas has that shutdown defense, and
they do.
There's just no way that I could have seen Clemson beating them. And just to kind of highlight what the defense did, their 3rd down efficiency for Clemson They went 3 for 12 on third down and 1 for 3 on fourth down. They were not converting third and fourth downs.
No, they were not getting through. And you talk about that and whatnot. I just want to give you a stat line on that and whatnot. So like I said, they got to Cade Klubnik 3 times. Tackles for loss, they had 7 tackles for loss, which means they were getting back there and they were dropping them. Mm-hmm. And then this is what you guys were talking about with Jahdae Barron and whatnot, but it wasn't just him. This is what makes Texas a really good elite passing defense. They had 8 pass deflections.
Wow.
Okay, so Leon Lafau, he had 1. Jahdae had 2. Baron Sorrell had 1. Andrew Makuba had 1. Michael Taff had 1. Gavin Holmes, Vernon Broughton. They disrupt the pass so well, and they play the wide receivers so well that they're just able to make plays happen for the defense. And oh man, our defense is what has just been such a thing of beauty this year. And a lot of sportscasters have said it and whatnot that Texas has an SEC type defense right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I fully agree. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's one thing if you can put up crazy amount of points in the SEC, but you have a defense that's just, haunting the backfield, preventing big plays from happening. I mean, what can you do?
And the recruits just keep on coming.
Oh yeah, I mean, Stark is recruiting. Stark and his coaching staff are recruiting such good names and whatnot because they're seeing what Stark is putting together in Austin. They see what he's done. The whole all gas no brakes thing. It's become a way at Texas now, and I'm super proud of Texas. Me and my pops were talking about it and whatnot. Texas exceeded my expectation for this game. Mm-hmm. I expected them to win, and they did, but I mean, I didn't expect to win in such dominating fashion.
Ooh.
And
no, go ahead.
No. I was just saying I expected them to win, but I didn't expect them to win in a dominating fashion like that. And I know that the game was close, was cut really close in the third and the fourth quarter, mainly in the third, but Texas dominated Clemson.
Yeah,
for sure.
There's no doubt about it.
There was one play in particular that I wanted to show y'all that I think really kind of changed the way that the way that Clemson had to play their pass defense through this game in order to basically help our rush game more. So just watch this one.
Yeah.
It's after this. That's that Burke sack you were talking about earlier. Look at that. Just,
Burke's a beast,
dude. Oh, yeah, Burke.
This is the one I'm talking about. To Matthew Golden. This was a dime, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, give me that.
Hold in and take that pass.
Yeah. And they're going to show another replay real quick. Dude, this...
Yeah.
One of the best throws I've seen Quinn Ewers throw all year.
Yeah.
And Matthew Golden is hands down our best receiver right now.
Dude.
Oh yeah, he's Quinn's favorite target.
And there's Baby Rhino. So yeah, that's the one I was saying that pretty much I feel like because at that point they were up 14-7 and I feel like without that play,
yeah,
they could have had some other type of struggle, and then it could have been 14-14. So I think that was a really, contributed to their
their ability when they when on the first series of the game where Clemson just marched it down the field and scored, and then for Texas to turn around and put up 21 unanswered points by Clemson was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
They played amazing. Again, Texas exceeded my expectations for that game. Gives me a lot of confidence of them moving forward, but I mean, the road from here only gets tougher.
Mm-hmm.
So moving forward, we have our 8 teams that have moved on to the next round. So we're just going to focus in on these picks. So up next, we have Penn State taking on Boise State in the Fiesta Bowl. This is going to be a good game. Penn State looked like a team possessed in their win. So, but I feel like Boise State is the underdog coming into this game a little bit. The nation has Boise State as the underdog going up against Penn, but I'm going to take Boise State for the win here. I'm going to give Boise State the win by 10 points. I think they're going to shock.
I'm going to go underdog as well. I'm going to go Boise by 3.
I think it's going to be a bigger shocker than what most people think, to be honest. Everybody's been sleeping on Boise because of the conference that they're in.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I mean, Penn State's conference wasn't too great this year either. So I think Boise's going to take it by 2 scores.
Okay. Cruz, who you got?
Boise State by 7 points.
Good deal. Moving on January 1st, gentlemen. Gonna try not to get too hungover because we gotta get up. This game is early.
Yeah.
We got Texas taking on Arizona State in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. This is gonna be a fun game. I really think so. Because like I said, our first year in the SEC, this is our inaugural year. We're in the CFP playoff race. We won the Big 12 last year in our last year, and now we're taking on the Big 12 champion this year. I think this is going to be a tough game, but I'm going to take Texas by 14 points over Arizona State.
I'll go Texas by a field goal.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm going to go Texas by 10. I think Arizona State has had a really good run game all season.
Yeah.
But they're also going up against a very stout Texas defensive line that hasn't allowed Rush really much success at all in the run game. So, and of course, their pass game has been decent as well. But like I said, the Texas defense in general is just a bunch of heat-seeking missiles, and I don't see them getting past it. So I'm going to go Texas by 10.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say Texas by 14.
Awesome, Blossom. And can we just take a moment to reflect on Arizona State's running back, who might add is a white boy, okay, who has probably one of the coolest names I've ever heard. Okay, his name is Cam Scatabo.
Yeah.
He's 5'11" and weighs 215 pounds.
Is he the one that said he should have been the Heisman winner or whatever? Or that he's the best running back in the country?
I don't know about all that, but
he said something like that.
I think he was the one that said he's the best in the country.
He said he was better than Janty. That's what he said.
I think I think I saw something about that.
That's going a little far, but yeah. Scatabo, good running back. Keep in mind, Texas struggled against the run defense early on, but their defense is really settled in against the run. Clemson had some good ones on us, but we were able to contain and hold them in place. So, and like Rafe said, Texas's defense is, especially their corners and their safeties, they don't just give things up. So we're going to see if Arizona's wide receiver core and if their quarterback will have enough time to make a play happen. Anyway, moving on. This one I am intrigued at. We got number 1 in the country, Oregon, taking on Ohio State in the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. This is going to be fun, but I know that there's been a lot of controversy around Ryan Day, the coach for Ohio State, and if he can't get it done, then it might be time for him to go. But
turn my camera off for a second.
But I am going to.
Love you too.
I love you too. Anyway, I'm going to take Oregon State to beat Ohio State. I honestly don't think it's going to be as close as some people think it is. People are thinking that Ohio State is going to be able to pull out the win against Oregon, but I think Oregon's going to steamroll Ohio State by 21. That's my call.
I feel like it's going to be a super good game. Honestly, it's hard to pick. I feel like it's going to be super close, and I think one of the teams is going to win by 3. But if I had to pick, I feel like I can't not pick Oregon.
Right? It's hard to call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't be surprised if Ohio State wins. I will say that.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn on this one, to be honest, because yes, Oregon hasn't lost a game all year. And coming into this game, that's Ohio State's going to have this mentality of they haven't lost a game all year. We're going to make them lose their first one, and it's going to kick them out of the playoffs, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I think I'm still going to go Oregon, man. I can't bet against them right now. I mean, they've looked good. Dylan Gabriel has looked like one of the best quarterbacks in college football. Their running back has looked amazing. Their offensive line is insane. Their defense is just crazy. They're just all around, and they're very well coached. So,
oh yeah, they are.
I'm gonna go Oregon by 10.
Okay, and Cruz, you got?
I'll pick Oregon by I'll say 21 points.
21. Okay, cool. Good. Hey, that's what I picked Oregon by. I'm picking them to steamroll them. So, and then last but not least, the final CFP matchup game. And this one's interesting. We got Notre Dame taking on Georgia. We got Notre Dame taking on Georgia in the All-State Sugar Bowl. Notre Dame is the favorite to win this game. Not by a large margin, to win this game. They're favored to beat Georgia. If y'all don't know by now, Carson Beck is officially done for the remainder of the season. He had that season-ending surgery after seeking second opinions and whatnot. It came down to it, and he had to have the season-ending elbow surgery and whatnot. So Georgia has gone to what's that other fellow's name? I forgot his name. Hang on, let me see if I can find his name really quick. He has an interesting name. He was good enough to beat Tex, unfortunately. What's his name? No, not Carson Beck. The other guy. They still show Carson Beck as the starter, but what the hell's his name? Where is he? Oh, Gunnar Stockton. So Gunnar Stockton will be under center for that game. Notre Dame beat up on Indiana. Okay, I know that game was only by 10 points, but Indiana closed that gap in like the last 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
So Notre Dame won that game. Georgia has had some good time off. They've had a chance to rest up, get healthy. We'll circle the wagon back to me. I'm kind of lost on this one right now. So, Cody, who you got?
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm gonna take. I don't know. I think maybe the Georgia kid cracks under pressure and they lose by 7 points.
Oh, okay.
That's a good thought. I mean, he definitely showed that he could stick it out when he played against Texas, against one of the better defenses in the nation. So I'm not too worried about that. It's really all going to depend on the game plan that Notre Dame comes in with, for Georgia's defense and the different types of look that they're going to give them.
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, I don't mean to interrupt you real quick, Rafe, but I also think that maybe part of the reason why he came in and started playing, the way he did versus Texas was because maybe Texas didn't game plan for him, so therefore they kind of had to adjust.
I mean, that's true too. He was also rated as one of the best dual threat prospects coming out of high school.
Mm-hmm. So, and he did show it.
Yeah, and that could play a factor. But, and not to say, because Carson Beck honestly didn't look too great this year to begin with. I think he was saved by his defense a lot, to be honest with you. But I think, fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and say, I'm gonna go ahead and say Georgia wins by a field goal, just because I want Texas to see Georgia again in the championship game.
You really want that to happen?
He wants, put it on me, Ricky Bobby.
He wants the run
back. Cruz, who you got?
Who is it? It's Georgia and Notre Dame, right?
Nope.
I'll take Georgia by 7 points. I feel like this might be a squeaker.
Okay. All right, that means we circled the wagon back to me. Okay. All right. Before I make my pick, I want to point out a couple things.
I love you, Solo.
Solo.
Oh, you Solo! Anyway, I want to point out a couple things. One, Notre Dame has had a very high-powered offense this year. They've had the ability to score in every single game, and they have. They're coming into this, back that up. Georgia also has had a good high-powered offense as well, but they've stumbled at times. So, with Carson Beck being out, I don't think that this other guy coming in, I forgot his name already.
Gunnar Stockton.
Gunnar Stockton. I don't think that him coming in is a bad thing. He's shown that he can throw the ball. He is a dual threat quarterback, so he can run the ball as well. But Georgia also does have a very stout defense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, with that being said, who did everybody pick to win again? Cruz, you took who?
Right? I picked Georgia.
I picked Georgia.
Ray, Cody, who did you pick?
I picked Notre Dame by 3.
With a trip to the semifinal round on the line, I'm going to take Notre Dame to beat Georgia.
I can see it, honestly.
I'm weighing the pros and cons here, and I just don't know if Georgia's offense has enough firepower to stand up to Notre Dame's defense. And same thing with the run game. And at the same time, I just don't know if Georgia has the defense to stop Notre Dame. So I'm going to take Notre Dame by 10 points. So the picks are in. The winner of Texas and Arizona State will move on to face the winner of Ohio State and Oregon. As I said, guys, the road just gets tougher from here.
Yep.
And then the winner of Penn State and Boise will move on to face the winner of Notre Dame and Georgia. So this is shaping up to be a hell of a fight. So,
yeah.
So best of luck to every single team. It's going to be a good one. And
obviously, if Texas wins, I'll be very happy. But if it doesn't happen, I will say that I will still consider it a successful season for sure.
Oh, 100%. Well, I consider it a successful season once we made the SEC title game. And our inaugural year, everyone thought that Texas is going to be, not be able to handle the SEC this year and whatnot, and not be able to handle the big limelight of being in the SEC. Our first year, make it to the SEC title game, give Georgia a hell of a run in both games to prove we belong. We're in the college football playoff run right now. I mean, I think it's a successful year, but I think Texas has the ability to make it to the next round. So we are definitely, fingers crossed, we're going to see what happens. Hook 'em horns all the way.
Yes, sir.
I
It's
really
too
feel like
sweet.
talking. It's
Too sweet.
So we don't really feel like talking about the NFL right now, so we're not going to. But before we transition into some much-needed wrestling talk, and other news on the fantasy front, yours truly, the champion from last year, will be taking on one half of the Twin Magic, Mr. Cody, in the championship game over the next 2 weeks. It has been a hell of a run. I've had a very up and down season, and after a winner is decided, don't look so sour grapes, Rafe.
I'm good.
After it's all done, we will post our season finale, and the champion will be posted online as well. So, Cody, as I told you before we started, and as I told everybody before the year started, you want it? Come get it.
You want some? Come get some.
May the best fantasy team win, brother.
Come get it.
It kind of sucks we didn't keep everybody up to date with our own records and everything. But thank you to everybody that tuned into the draft, and anytime we mentioned it, thank you all so much. I think
100%.
I think we did mention we were going to do it again next year.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So
I don't think Jake is going to be in our league next year. He was a little butthurt that the way that the playoffs run in our league, he doesn't like that it's 2 weeks and not just 1 week eliminations, because otherwise he would have beat me. He was up by 30 points, and then the second week happened, and I was up by 40.
Well, all I'll say to that is that I was down at one point in the first week by 65 points, and then my team just steamrolled in the first week, and then my opponent, who happened to be my boss, his team just couldn't get it together in week 2, and I just,
I did see
closed the book on his season.
Was that
Yeah.
Yep. And it was funny. I hope he sees this too, because he was talking so much shit. And I told him, you know what? You get that same confidence, because when I kick your ass out of the playoffs, it's going to be so sweet. Wow. Yeah. With that being said, we got some wrestling to catch up on. So, Cruz, my man, take it away.
Oh man, you're ready to catch up on a month of wrestling that we missed. Much like the football stuff, we apologize to everybody watching that we haven't been able to keep up with the wrestling stuff. I'm gonna try to not speedrun, but try to get through everything fast that we missed. So we'll go all the way back to Survivor Series, and I'm gonna run through the results real quick. We had the women's War Games match start the show. We had Team Ripley defeating Team Morgan, which
Team
might have been Team Mommy, which might have been honestly probably my favorite match of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah, we had Shinsuke Nakamura and the shocker of the night defeating LA Knight for the U.S. title.
Whoa! Whoa! When he touched the burger. Whoa!
Honestly, I was genuinely surprised by that.
I was pissed.
We had Braun Breaker retaining his Intercontinental title over Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser.
Also, boo!
Rafe's favorite weasel of all time.
Yeah.
We had Gunther retaining the World Heavyweight title over. Exactly. We had Gunther retaining the World Heavyweight title over Damian Priest.
Whoa! What is that?
Special appearance by Jago joining in. Of course, the main event, we had the men's War Games match. We had the OGs. Got to acknowledge the OGs picking up the win over the new Bloodline. Everybody's favorite Bloodline.
The Temu Bloodline.
Yeah, the Temu Bloodline.
Yeah.
But overall, pretty good Survivor Series.
You can't hear me.
God, it cracks me up so much. That never told. So moving over to NXT, the following week they had their PLE deadline. We had the men's Iron Survivor Challenge starting the show. We had Obafemi returning for the first time in I think like a month or so.
Yeah.
Coming back to win the men's Iron Survivor Challenge and earn a shot for the NXT Championship. We had the NXT Underground match between Lola Vice and Jada Parker. Lola Vice picks up the win by knockout. Excuse me. We had Fraxium retain the NXT Tag Team titles over Tavion Heights and Miles Bourne. We had Trick Williams retain the NXT title over Rich Holland. And the main... Oh, man. Trick Williams is awesome, man.
I like Rich Holland, damn it!
I don't. He's a douchebag.
Oh, my God. And the main event was
and
the
if
women's...
you think about it, sorry. If you think about
you're
it,
good.
Rich Holland is the reason New Day broke up. Just saying.
Oh, my...
Oh my God!
Long-term storytelling here. No, it's fine. The God. We will get into the New Day thing here in a bit. The main event was the women's Iron Survivor Challenge. Julia won the match and earns a shot at Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's Championship title at a later date. Oh no, it was announced for New Year's.
Yeah.
So that's it for that. And then the most recent event was Saturday night's main event. To bring back the nostalgia for that one. We had Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn kicking off the show. McIntyre picking up the win over Sami Zayn. Liv Morgan retained over Io Sky. Then we had that nice face-to-face with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Their match also got confirmed, which we'll get into here in a little bit. We had the triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther defending against Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Gunther picking up the win. Come on, man. You're not a fan of the Ring General? Right? Dude, shout out to Pat McAfee.
I don't know. Maybe
can't wait for him to come back.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like Gunther's title reign's kind of dry.
It's just yeah. They just haven't given him a really, outside of the Damian Priest thing, they haven't really given him a significant like storyline to really elevate the title. But
that's why I feel it's kind of dry.
I'm hoping at some point they kind of do, because the Priest stuff was really good. So hopefully this next one's just as good. Then we had the match everybody was waiting for, and I was so excited about. Not gonna lie, no joke. We had the finals of the Women's United States Championship Tournament. We had Michin versus Chelsea Green. And we finally got what everybody wanted. Chelsea Green picking up the win. She is now our first ever Women's United States Champion. So congratulations to her.
Yeah. Right. Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green. Oh, good.
My voice doesn't go that high.
I wish my voice could go that high now, so I can do that properly. The main event, we had the undisputed WWE title match. We had Cody Rhodes defending against Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes coming out with the classic winged eagle,
the goated winged eagle,
the goated.
That was so gorgeous.
Dude, it was so cool to see that belt come back for one night at least. All right.
Yeah.
We had Cody Rhodes picking up the win over Kevin Owens to retain the title. And that is it as far as like PLEs and stuff like that. So now we'll just run through Raw and SmackDown NXT and just go over like some of the bigger news stuff coming out of it. First, obviously from Raw, we have got to talk about the New Day turning on Big E and the subsequent weeks that have come after that. First off, very, very heartbreaking. Why? Exactly. Why did y'all do that to Big E? What is wrong with y'all?
Even Dominic Mysterio was talking shit.
Do what?
I'm a little behind. Is Big E cleared to wrestle?
Not yet, but he's close.
So not yet, but I have a feeling that this storyline, and I think a lot of people have said it too, I've seen it everywhere, that a lot of people are thinking this is going to lead to him potentially coming back. So, as everybody initially thought, we all either thought Xavier was going to turn on Kofi was going to turn on Xavier. Did not go that way. They were celebrating the 10 years of New Day. Big E came out to join him. He said, I want to come back and be y'all's manager. And Xavier and Kofi said, no. Why are you doing it now instead of, sooner when you were cleared, more or less? So I just turned on him right there.
The desk where he belonged.
Yeah, go back behind the desk in the pre-shows where he belongs. And so, yeah. And then, dude, the weeks following them, the weeks after, you turned into the cop from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Get back in there, Tier. Oh man, I legitimately wanted to cry when that happened. But man, the weeks after, the locker room was letting them have it. I'm talking Cody Rhodes, all the production people, Rey Mysterio wouldn't let him in the locker room to go change. Even Dominic Mysterio himself said that.
When did that guy grow a conscience?
That guy said he doesn't like Big E, but even he thought it was messed up what they did. Oh my god. I think the best one was, I believe it was this past Monday, when they were in Kofi's hometown and his mom was in the crowd, and his mom got up and walked away from them.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you know you messed up, man.
Yeah.
Your mom to get up and walk away from you? Oh. You're
Mama
done.
Kingston didn't want none of it.
Yeah, she didn't want none of their nonsense right there.
Oh, so just to clarify really quick.
Yeah.
Because I'm very confused. Where is Kofi Kingston actually from?
He's
because I was talking about he brought his mom all the way over from Jamaica and whatnot, or wherever it is he said that he brought her from. But there was all his Jamaican thing back in the day. Now he's from
Uganda. Uganda, I think, is where he's from.
It doesn't matter. Where is Kofi Kingston actually from?
He's from Ghana.
Ghana.
So he is
actually from there. He just doesn't have an accent.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Just going to clear the air really quick.
So yeah, every time they said he's from Ghana, West Africa, yeah, he's actually from Ghana. So yeah. Oh my god. Lost my train of thought, man. Dude, you're talking about... Oh god. Oh, we did have the match between the Wyatt Six and Final Testament. I almost want to say Final Destination. I don't know why. I want to say that. Final Testament, which is actually pretty good match. I am enjoying this little storyline, especially the storyline within the storyline of the Miz trying to leave the Final Testament so he doesn't get involved with the Wyatt Six anymore. And then they put him in the match. Yeah, and then they put him in the match with Dexter Lumis this past Monday. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we have oh my god, dude, Rafe, we got to talk about the CM Punk and Seth Rollins rivalry that they got going on.
Oh yeah,
because they did make it official on the Raw Netflix kickoff that they will be having the match, and I think that's going to kick off the show on January 6th. The first Raw on Netflix is CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, finally. Or excuse me, Seth freaking Rollins. That is
That's gonna be
absolutely
fun.
going to be a good one. Oh, absolutely.
Watch, he's gonna come
Oh,
out and it's gonna say Seth fucking Rollins on the thing.
Right?
Dude, honestly, that would be hilarious. That's what a lot of people want to see. That was the first thing
That would be
everybody
great.
said as soon as this was announced.
I'm
Speaking
hoping
of
it
that-
going to Netflix like does that. You know what I mean?
I wanted
Yeah.
to put out an honorable mention of CM Punk coming to help Damian Priest in nothing but a towel and a head.
Oh God! Yes. So for anybody watching, they just I think
The
it
house
was
show.
like this past weekend or whatever. They had a live or they had a house show in
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden, and CM Punk came out to help Damian Priest, and he came running out of from the line in a towel and the shower cap. Dude had a full on shower cap, and he still ran into the ring and helped Damian Priest. Oh my God, that was the best. Dude, CM Punk is just having the time of his life in WWE right now. It's the best.
Oh, no doubt.
So glad it's working out for him.
No
I hope
doubt.
I get to meet him on Monday.
Oh God, that'd be insane, dude. I would be
Wait.
so jealous of you if you did, because he's going to the show on Monday.
Wait, the show where the one in Houston?
No, this. Oh yeah.
You're going to the show in Houston?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said it in the group chat. He said it in our group chat, I think.
You whore.
Says the person
You
who
haven't.
went to the Royal Rumble in Houston when Edge returned without me.
Hey, I didn't go alone. I took him.
I said without me.
Oh. Well,
I think
mean, you know.
I think we did try to invite you, but I think you said you had to.
No, so I was gonna go with y'all, but he ended up winning tickets, so
Yeah.
he just
Yeah,
went
he
with
went-
y'all too. And Steven, y'all, I think y'all met Steven and Shane and
Yeah,
Shelby
we saw
there.
Steven, Shane, and Shelby. Yeah,
Good times.
yeah. Good time, good
Well, y'all
time.
brought me back a shirt, so it was okay.
We did.
Yes, we did. Yes,
Go.
It's a good show. Maybe we'll go more in depth about that one day.
Maybe.
Oh, shout out to the War Raiders. They finally did it. Last, like 2 weeks ago, they finally won
Right,
the tag team
right,
titles.
right.
Yes, congratulations to the War Raiders finally winning the big one.
Absolutely.
with the help of Damian Priest.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
absolutely, dude, that was great. Oh, I love that. I love
Hey, Finn Balor screw them. Or Finn
Yeah.
Balor screws Damian Priest.
Damian
Damian Priest screws Finn Balor.
Yeah. And then the last one I really wanted to touch on as far as Raw is Rhea Ripley announced that she's the #1 contender for Liv Morgan title. The match was announced for the Raw Netflix debut, and they also added a stipulation to that match. That match for the title is now a last woman standing.
Oof.
Ooh.
So that's gonna be a good one.
There's going to be
And
shenanigans.
may I mention the
It's-
tension in the Judgment Day right now?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Oh God. Oh my God. Falling apart, man. This is where it starts. This is how it's gonna start. I'm telling you, man. This is where it all falls apart for them.
No doubt.
Are you here, fool?
I think that was pretty much it as far as big news from Raw. Moving over to NXT. Really, the only things coming out of it was just the matches set up from Deadline. Julia's match against Roxanne Perez. Just saw a crack shot over there. Didn't think we noticed.
anything.
Didn't think we noticed, but we did. Much like the guy playing Galaga on Avengers. I think the only real three actually. Shotzi Blackheart returned to NXT
Mm-hmm.
to
And now
help
she's in
fend
a
off,
trio with
Fatal Influence, yeah, with Kalani Jordan and what's her face? Oh God,
G.
Oh, man, now what's her face?
Now she's with Tatum
Gigi
Paxton
Dolan.
and Gigi Dolan.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, it was them too. Yeah. I think the two Iron Survivors matches got announced. Obafemi will get his match. Or I think both of them will get him on New Year's Eve. Obafemi will be in a triple threat match with Eddie Thorpe and Trick Williams defending.
Yeah.
And then Roxanne Perez will win the title against Julia on New Year's Evil.
Yeah.
That was really about it. As far did anybody see the attack that from Ethan Page on Javon Williams or whatever his name is, when he knocked out his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I saw something.
Dude. Yeah, so Javon Evans, I don't know why I said Williams. Javon Evans came out and he was talking about the Iron Survivor match that Ethan Page was also in. And Ethan Page came out, he was really still shell shocked that he lost the match and that he's been on a terrible roll lately. And I forgot what exactly set it off, but Ethan Page just absolutely snapped and went crazy on Javon Evans, and he had I think it was a swing from the steel chair. I think he stomped him on the chair, and he knocked some of his teeth out.
He put his head in the chair and then stomped it.
Oh, that was it, yeah, and he stomped on it, yeah. And then you just see Javon Evans just spitting up blood out of nowhere. So, oh god.
Nice.
So I fully expect some sort of match between those two at New Year's Evil. All right, and finally moving over to SmackDown.
Oh, and I also wanted to mention on Raw, the potential debut of a new luchador.
Yes. Oh yes, so they've been showing
teasers. Right.
So if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, they've been showing teasers the past couple weeks. It's just you just see a 0 pop up on the screen, it gets crossed out, and I think the last one had I want to say it was a pentagon.
Yeah,
I might be wrong. So obviously, for those of you that don't know, and I've already assumed this since the first one, I believe this will be for the debut of Pentagon Jr. Soon. I want to say, I don't think they've said anything yet, but I have a feeling it might be at the Royal Rumble.
Ooh, fun!
Either the Royal Rumble or that first Raw on Netflix.
That's what I'm thinking. I think he comes out to help Ray against Noonday.
Yeah, but
also,
I'm
an unfortunate announcement. Mr. Rey Mysterio's uncle passed away.
Yeah,
unfortunately. May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
Sad news.
Sad news for sure.
So somebody had posted on Facebook, and it was a picture of Rey Mysterio, and I was like,
"Yeah, I saw that too," and I was like, "Whoa." Solid.
I literally I went to Google. I started okay, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
I was about to lose my shit.
Yeah, and I remember everybody saying, "Oh, it was his dad." No, that's just the name he used, Rey Mysterio Sr. But no, that's not his dad. That was his uncle.
Well, they spelled it different too.
Yeah, they did. It's actually how Ray used to spell it when he was in Mexico, until he moved here and started wrestling here in America. Moving over to SmackDown, the land that the Bloodline is running right now. This Bloodline's. Oh god.
You said what now?
This land that the Bloodline thinks they're running. The Temu Bloodline. The story took a very interesting turn, especially tonight. Because they got involved with Carmelo's match, and Braun Strowman came out, and Jacob attacked Braun Strowman. I did see that highlight though. Shout out to the duck sound.
Did Jacob attack him, or did Tama Tonga attack? Or oh shit, which one is it?
Tonga Loa
attack him.
It might have been both, if I'm being honest. Because I think Jacob came up behind Braun Strowman.
Yeah, because Braun Strowman got in there, turned to Jacob Fatu and was just ready to go.
Yeah.
Just,
yeah. Oh god.
I think Jacob Fatu was ready for that.
Because he's busy showing love to Solo.
I
love you, Solo. The other big story coming out of SmackDown is the continuing rivalry of Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. That match also got announced, or a title match got announced between them two. Kevin Owens was officially getting a rematch against Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble, but this time it'll be a ladder match. And they're going to hang both the titles, both the new one and the old one that Kevin Owens stole above the ring. But yeah, Cody Rhodes said, let's make it. Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be like some John Cena, Randy Orton stuff all over again.
Absolutely, yeah. They're gonna unify the titles.
This means we're gonna get a new title again.
You know, we might.
Probably, or I think they might like bring back like a modernized version of that winged eagle that they've been using lately. That's my thought, but I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
I think that's really it. The only other thing I can think of was DIY recently winning the tag titles.
Oh yeah, turning heel.
Yeah, turning heel and winning the tag titles from Motor City Machine Guns. And then Chelsea Green's awesome, very awesome championship celebration tonight that she had, where she was dressed as the Statue of Liberty.
And that funny moment on the match with the DIY, whenever he's like, "Well, that'll work."
Oh yeah, yeah, that part cracked me up. Oh my god,
that made me sad that they cut Motor City Machine Guns title run so short.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I
was enjoying it.
Down the line.
I do too.
Oh, and I also wanted to mention there was some other speculation that we will see a possible returning, not full time, but a appearance in the Royal Rumble of Nick Nemeth, formerly known as Dolph Ziggler, because he is the current champion in TNA.
Oh yeah, I think me and you were talking about this, Rafe. How it'd be cool, or I thought it'd be really cool if, since WWE and NXT still have this partnership going on between them, it'd be cool if they had some of their people from TNA come over to do both the men and the women's Royal Rumbles.
I think they're going to, honestly, because I've also heard speculation of the Hardys actually coming back to WWE for one last run before they retire.
I heard that too.
I would cream myself.
Dude,
like in the dirtiest way possible.
I want to see Hardys and Motor City Machine Guns, please.
I believe in my Hardy.
That's my number 30 pick right there. It's going to be Joe Hendrick coming out of number 30.
Ooh, that'd be crazy.
I'm just saying, if we're all watching the Rumble and hear, say his name, I'm just going to lose it.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
When is the Royal Rumble?
The Rumble is February 2nd, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Are you looking at a calendar? Do you have this written down?
No, I don't. Well, I have a calendar, but I don't have it written down. But let me look it up real quick. I want to say it's February 2nd. Anyway, my calendar is on December, and it doesn't even go until next year. Let's see, Royal.
I see Cruiser's shirt. Reminds me, I got a VR for myself for Christmas, and I was playing that new Batman game.
Oh, that new Batman game.
Fun.
It is February 1st.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
That first Saturday in February, obviously. But I think that's it.
Someone looking behind me.
Again.
You're peeking over your shoulder. But I think that's it as far as wrestling news. I think we're all finally caught up.
Yeah.
All the bigger news stories. It's a whole month's worth of wrestling news crammed in.
I believe that's our next PLE, right?
That is the next PLE. Yeah.
The Rumble.
Yeah.
And then
That'll be the first PLE in general for,
because they used the last couple years they were doing the day one or whatever.
The day one. Yeah.
But I think they kind of went away from that.
Well, it's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to do day one when it's not on.
Yeah.
The first.
And I also wanted to mention I will be yeeting all over the place on Monday, live in person.
Gross.
So hopefully you'll see me on TV.
I probably might.
Wait, are you down here right now, or are you just coming down for that?
No, I've been here since Tuesday,
he's been here.
Wednesday.
Wow, you can't pick up a phone
I've been busy, motherfucker. Actually, I don't even think I'm doing anything tomorrow or Sunday. So
doing what? What you been doing that's so important?
That's what he's saying. He said he's not doing anything.
You what? You what?
I had fucking like 4 different Christmases I had to go to.
Oh, boo fucking who?
Agreed.
Oh no, not boo hoo. I'm sympathetic for you. Boo fucking who? Get over yourself.
I think now that I think about it, let me hang on, because I think I might have been the only one he told that he was coming down here. Because we were talking about it. I think we were talking about.
You told this undocumented bastard you were coming down, but not me.
No, I told you on the group chat I was coming for wrestling on that Monday.
He put it in the group chat, and then after because he told me he went to go take pictures on Monday because we usually watch Raw on Discord on Mondays, and he was like, sorry, bro, we went to go take Santa pictures at the Star in Frisco. I was like, that's all right. Then he said he was gonna probably watch Raw the next day.
Hey, it was a Dallas Cowboys Santa Claus. It's not gay.
Sure. Oh, did you get a picture with Santa?
I did.
He did.
He's just in his lap.
Yeah.
He's in one of the pictures that he sent me.
Did you ask him to knock Jerry Jones over the head with a hammer?
For real though.
Oh god.
That Christmas wish wasn't coming true. Just also like to point out that my fiance's brother-in-law picked me for Secret Santa, and he got me Madden 25.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm creating my ultimate team right now, and it's actually not looking too bad. Hold on. So something I want to point out really quick.
Okay.
So I opened a pack in Madden 25 for my ultimate team. Tell me why I unpacked Penei Sewell. Okay, we all know who Penei Sewell is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cruz. Penei Sewell is an offensive lineman for the Detroit Lions. A very, very good one.
Yeah.
Okay? Tell me why I unpacked a 92 Penei Sewell, here's the kicker, quarterback.
Yeah, they have out-of-position players in there now.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. I thought it was a joke. I thought it just meant like, hey, he attributes the quarterback really well. Great. I jumped in to do challenges. Penei Sewell is under center. Not only can he throw the ball, he runs really fast.
Yeah, Madden does those out of position players.
I scrambled out of the pocket with him, and some dude picked up like 25 yards before I got tackled. I was like, what the hell is this? Because to start off, I unpacked CJ Stroud at like 79. And I was like, okay, that's pretty good. I can work with that. And then I unpacked a blitz pack, and it had Penei Sewell in it.
That's crazy.
At quarterback. I was like, the fuck? But anyway, yeah. Got the new Madden 25 Ultimate Team, getting my thing going again and whatnot. If you guys want to challenge me in a match, I am now officially Joey's mom 1290. Come find me.
Oh god!
I just think it's funny that will forever be your name on video games.
Dude, that's my gamer tag. That is my tag.
That's the thing he just uses for everything.
That's my gamer tag. I love it. Anyway, Cruz, there is one thing you did not mention that I wanted to pick y'all's brains about when it came to wrestling.
All right.
Drew McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What? What?
Straight up menace right now.
How do you feel about his whole vendetta against the bloodline? I mean, first it was CM Punk. CM Punk kicked his ass. Now he's turned all his attention.
Sami Zayn and Jay Uso. Oh god.
Yeah.
It's poor fools.
I mean,
dude.
What's your thoughts on that?
It's I don't mind it. I mean, it's giving him an interesting story to work with. I did kind of like it, especially when he had the interaction with Seth Rollins about Roman and how he was kind of ruling with the iron fist, if you will. So I don't know. I'm interested to see where the story goes with Drew McIntyre.
I agree. I think the whole thing is like, I guess they're intertwining it because at some point or another, when Drew McIntyre was going after the title, he was cost the title by somebody in the bloodline at some point.
Yeah.
So now he's got this vendetta with Jay and Jimmy and Roman and Sammy and pretty much the whole OGs.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's kind of dumb, but whatever.
Everybody in the comments that are in the videos that I've seen, everybody has a theory that help Solo on the Monday Night Raw when they go to Netflix. When Solo takes on Roman Reigns.
And I also wanted to ask y'all about this too. There was a segment, I don't know if y'all watched it or not, but on the Netflix kickoff, where Gunther, or I guess Logan Paul, was out there talking about he wanted to be champion.
Oh my god!
Gunther said that he was just gonna slap the shit out of him, and I was like,
I died when he said that. I died when he said that.
Is this now, with Logan Paul being as big of a heel as he is right now? Is this where they kind of turn Gunther into a face type and kind of give him some more heel characters to work with?
Oh man!
And that's how he.
That's how I tell Logan Paul. Sorry.
So, because I could see that. I could see them just kind of flipping it to where Gunther has a face run against, the bigger heels in wrestling, like
in the company,
having him have a rivalry with, say, he's had good matches with Priest. I think maybe with Drew, like him have a rivalry with Drew McIntyre. I think that would be good.
Ooh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
That'd be a good one. Still waiting for.
I don't know, maybe.
Still waiting for Brock Lesnar though, but whatever.
Hey, there's been a lot of talk that he's coming back.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I know it's one he's been one for a while. Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, Royal Rumble.
Please, oh god, dude,
calling it now.
He comes in. He comes in and just dominates like he did at the one we went to in 2020. When he came out at number one. When he came out at number one as the champion and threw out like half of the, and it took Ricochet and Drew McIntyre together to get him out of there.
Is that the one McIntyre Claymored his ass out the ring?
Yeah, after he got low blowed by Ricochet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I remember we were waiting in line. We were talking about it with some other guys and whatnot, and like I was just like, what happened to Brock Lesnar wins this thing? Was he gonna like wrestle himself at WrestleMania?
I thought about that for the longest time too. Even back when he had first and said he's gonna Rumble, I was like, oh god, if he wins, then what? He's just gonna wrestle himself.
Like the only person that can beat Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, yeah. But man, a Gunther face turn would be interesting. I don't know if he'd go full on like face like John Cena or Cody Rhodes or anything like that, but maybe like a dominant face. It's hard to explain, but or if not full on face and like an in betweener, kind of like Braun Breaker right now.
I like Braun Breaker's character. I like the path they got him on. It's good.
Yeah, like the in betweener.
Yeah,
but if Gunther got in the ring with
like to get in between the two.
I know. But no, if Logan Paul got in the ring with Gunther, he would chop him to another stratosphere at that point.
Yeah,
he'd just obliterate him right there. He'd probably explode on impact.
Yikes.
But I don't know. The Logan Paul situation is interesting because like he says he's retired, but then he came out to the Netflix kickoff, and he's talking about won a title match and all and this and that, and I'm like, bro, are you retired? What's going on here? Are you gonna be like a attraction type of thing like Brock Lesnar, where he only shows up for the
on the stage that he was he signed with Raw.
Okay.
Or Adam Pearce did.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. This is going to be another Brock Lesnar. He wins the title and he just doesn't defend it until the next pay per view or whatever. He just comes out sporadically. Oh god. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Logan Paul.
God, I hope nothing happens with Logan Paul.
Comes back for the Royal Rumble and wins it.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't ruin the Royal Rumble like that.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Do what, Cody? What'd you say?
So who the fuck is this guy?
For
That a Conor McGregor Easter egg? Is he coming out to the Royal Rumble too? Oh God, imagine.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh god.
Oh. You down on the reputation. Oh man, Cruz, another thing you did not. Huh?
Isn't she rumored to come back?
There's rumors that she talked about coming back. I don't know if it's gonna.
That's
Ronda Rousey.
I wanted to mention. I don't know if it was at a house show or at NXT. I don't remember, but the Matt Hardy actually posted it on his Twitter page. The Ethan Page doing the Twist of Fate.
Oh, I think it was at a house show.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was at a house show. I think it might have done NXT, but I think I missed it. But I know he did at a house show because I've seen the clip. Bro, it was pretty good. Oh yeah, the Ronda Rousey. Yeah, Ronda Rousey was rumored to come back. I think her, Alexa Bliss is rumored to come back.
Ooh,
I can't wait.
Alexa Bliss, I think they're shooting for sometime before WrestleMania, so maybe the Royal Rumble. I'm not.
I can't wait. I miss my little mini blonde bombshell.
I feel like we need some good returns at the Rumble this year because last year there wasn't that many.
Yeah, because they didn't run a really. There were a few. I think Naomi was obviously one. Jordan Grace was, I guess, surprise entrant / return because that was her second time in the Rumble. No, but yeah, I feel like they definitely returns. Alexa Bliss obviously probably be the.
No doubt.
I think Becky Lynch would probably be another one. Hang on. Alexa, stop. My thing went off when I said her name. I have the
saying your thing went off, then doing this? No, this isn't good.
I have the Alexa. I have the Amazon Alexa, the Echo thing, and it keeps going off every time I say the name. Shut up. every time I say Bliss's name, it goes off. So
okay.
And Becky Lynch, I think, was another one that's supposed to be returning because she's actually in the promo video for the Raw Netflix. Yeah. So everybody's thinking she might either come back for that or the Rumble. But
Charlotte will probably come back for the Rumble too.
Oh God! Everybody ready for everybody's favorite Flair ever?
No.
Oh, Charlotte! Dude, she gotta set the record though.
No,
like her papa,
like pop.
Yeah, like pops.
Cruz. The other thing that you did not mention in wrestling talk is the women's intercontinental race.
Oh yeah.
Yes, actually. Let me see if I can find the updated bracket.
Yep.
I believe the last I saw it was. Natalia was eliminated, so it was. I think it's Dakota Kai and
Io Sky's in there now, right?
Yeah, Io Sky's in there, but she's on the other side of the bracket. I think it's Zoe Stark and Dakota Kai, and then
Zoe Stark moved on. Io Sky moved on.
Dakota
Kai moved on,
and the fourth one was it Lyra?
Yes,
Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, it's Io Sky, Dakota Kai, Lyra Valkyria, and Zoe Stark right now. Dakota Kai will take on Zoe Stark, and then Lyra Valkyria and Io Sky will be the other match.
I think those matches are going to take place during this week.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
So.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
I'll get to see them smack each other around.
Well, does anybody got anything else? I think we've wrapped it all. Yeah.
I think
that
was it. Yeah.
That's it.
Awesome. Well, I think that's going to do it for us tonight, everybody. We've missed everyone, and once again, I hope everyone had a great Christmas. We will not see y'all again this year, unfortunately, as 2024 draws to its end. Thank God. So 2024 was an okay year, but it had a really shoddy ending. I'm not going to go into detail as to why, but those closest to me know why, and I really wish this year never happened. But yeah, facts. But anyway, let's go wrap us up for tonight. We want to say as we close out 2024, we want to say thank you to everybody who's hopped on and watched, everyone who supported us, giving us comments. We will be back with y'all in 2025 with hopefully even better content, a better show, some more guests, some more stuff to talk about as football gets ready to wrap up. I'm sure we're going to get into more topics about basketball, maybe even, and then probably hockey, all that good stuff. We always have lots to talk about with you guys, but from the bottom of la corazones, we would like to say muchas gracias and thank you for tuning in to Unhinged and Undocumented.
Happy New Year and hook 'em horns.
Happy New Year and hook 'em horns, baby. January 1st, 12 p.m. Make sure to sit down and watch the Longhorns. Give them your support and love. Absolutely. For Unhinged and Undocumented, I am the Big Man Jimbo, always with the Twin Magic, Cody and Rafe.
Thanks, guys.
And he's still going to be undocumented next year in 2025. Mr. Cruz.
That's my main goal for next year is to finally get that document, get that green card.
Oh, I thought you were saying your main goal is going to be undocumented. I was like, well, you're there. So.
Take me.
Yeah. From all of us here at Unhinged and Undocumented, we say Happy New Year's. Have a blessed evening, and we'll see you guys next year, 2025. Be blessed. We out.
Peace.
You guys.